Hi, my name's Alan, and I'm making this video for anybody that hopefully I can inspire someone to get involved with the law of attraction, or some people call it the law of cause and effect. I've read probably 50 to 100 books on the subject, but none of the stuff I've ever tried really worked. And then I found something on YouTube called Mind Movies, and you can see on right next to this movie, to this video, there's something I made called a Mind Movie, and in it I say that one of the things I say is that I get unexpected checks in the mail. Well, a couple of weeks after I got this program, put it together, and started watching it twice a day, I started getting unexpected checks in the mail. There's a part in there where my son was driving the same pickup truck for 10 years, and he never really said anything about wanting to get a new one, but I put in there, because I wanted him to have a new truck, and I put in there that if you watch my movie, you'll see that it says Tom's Ford F-150, his new Ford F-150. My son's name's Tom. He came home one day. He never saw my Mind Movies, but he came home one day, and he purchased a brand new Ford F-150. And I went outside and looked at it. I was like, it blew my mind, because I came back in, I watched my Mind Movie again. I went back outside and looked at his truck, and it was the exact same truck that I put in my Mind Movie. And, call it whatever you want to, but it blew my mind that he would pick out the exact same truck, the exact same color, wheels, everything. And so that happened, and I wanted a high-definition TV. I didn't say anything in my Mind Movie about a high-definition television, but I'd always thought, doing some extra stuff like meditation, I'd always thought that if I purchased one, I wanted a Sony, but looking at them and pricing them, I felt like I was probably going to have to sell for a different brand due to the pricing of them, because Sonys are, in my opinion, one of the best, and they have the best picture. Well, when my wife and I went to buy the television, we found all the time thinking that we had to settle for a lesser brand. We found that the Sonys were on sale, and so that's what we bought, and we brought it home, and I looked at my wife and I said, we were going to go and we were going to get a different brand of television. Cost-wise, it was probably not as good as a Sony, and it was less expensive, but for the same price we ended up with a Sony. And I don't know if that makes any sense, what I just said, but I'm trying to say that we ended up with a TV that I wanted in my mind. I had it pictured in my mind, and I meditated on it, and I thought on it while I watched my Mind Movie, and that's actually the TV we ended up with. So I'm not that much of a great speaker, but I'm going to cut this short. I would recommend, and I'm not getting paid for this or anything, I feel like it's a very good program. It worked for me. I really believe it worked for me, and I believe that one thing is that you've got to believe it's going to work, and I do believe that it's working. I believe it's worked in my life, and I believe it's going to continue to work. I'd probably make a second Mind Movie, because things are starting to come into my life so fast. I may have to change up, but I would suggest to anyone that for the price of this program, that they buy it and put a Mind Movie together and watch it. And I think you're going to find that that things, if you keep a positive attitude and believe that you're going to find that things are going to change in your life. And I hope they do. I hope that anyone watching this is inspired, and if they don't try this program, get something that explains the law of attraction. Watch the movie The Secret. Buy it. It's a good investment. I try to watch it once a week if I can, more sometimes, but it's a really good investment, and it's true. The everything in the movie they talk about seems fantastic, seems mystical, mythical, or whatever you want to call it, but it does work. And this Mind movie is a very ingenious way to make that work. And I've got my money back probably 100 times over from the investment I made. And like I said, it's minimal. Anyway, I hope you give it a shot, and I hope it works for you. And take care, and good luck.